Hi, my name's Glenn. This is Karen, my wife, and this is our bus. Hello everyone, today I'm going to finish cleaning up some of the more finer details in the bus as far as demo goes. Even though it looks pretty well demoed out, cleaned up, there's still a few things that have to come out. Well, besides the ceiling will have to all come out, of course. But I'm not going to concern myself so much with the ceiling just yet. I'm still going to work on some of the things lower to the floor, such as this duct here that comes along. That can all be pulled out, and then that way I can kind of decide what I'm going to do with the wires there. And then I've got the same thing on this side, this duct here. Then I've got just these small little ducts here that can come out, this little directional duct. And there's two of those, I guess. There's one up here. I got this one here. And anyway, and then I'm thinking about maybe pulling this barrier thing out here today too. Although it's kind of nice to have in there for now. I guess, I don't know, maybe it doesn't really matter. But anyway, but I'm gonna pull some of that stuff out. And I've got these pieces here that are still in here that were kind of covered up by the wall coverings before I took the seats out. So I could take those out. Just some of this kind of the smaller stuff. These little brackets here can come out. Those don't serve any purpose for the conversion. So that little stuff like that. Then once I get this all cleaned out here, then I'll come in here and I'll start to remove the ceiling here. The ceiling, it's a nice ceiling, but it has to come out. I plan on putting in foam insulation or some kind of insulation, maybe either a foam or a rock wool or something like that. And I haven't quite decided yet, but either way, the ceiling has to come down. As far as I'm concerned, this 2 inches of fiberglass is nice, but not adequate. And especially with the gaps that thing has in it, there's probably gaps throughout this whole roof. And so I think that'll be the next step after I finish cleaning things lower to the floor. So anyway, so that'll be the video for today. I'm kind of getting down to the nitty gritty. I don't have a lot of large things to really concentrate on right now. But I think once I do that, then I can come in here, maybe I can do a video on laying out the floor, or maybe I'll even get on the computer and see if I can put together some kind of a floor layout that I like. There's some buses online that I've seen that I really like the floor layouts. A friend of mine has a 98 country coach that I really like the floor layout of. And I even have some pictures of his floor layout, if I can even say it right. And so anyway, so it's kind of fun to lay things out, just see how things look. In the meantime, I'll need to figure out what to do with all these network cables and wires and things that are here down both sides, things that have to stay. There's some little air lines and things like that. So those are just some of the things I still need to work on. So anyway, I hope you enjoy the video today, and we'll see how it goes. Thanks for watching, everybody. Okay, so I did a little bit of work today. I feel pretty good about it. Didn't get a lot of stuff done. I've been building an addition onto our church here for about the last year and a half or so, and so that takes a lot of time, but that will be done soon. And in the meantime, what I did is I went through and I detached all the wires and all the network cables and the hoses, or the tubing I should say, the air tubes and stuff like that, detached it from the plywood. I pulled all this ductwork off on both sides, was able to pretty much sweep it clean. And then I've just got these wires kind of hanging out here. I'll have to figure out what I'm gonna do with them. These wires here are the ones that went to the 110 outlets that were plugged into the power inverter, and that I don't even think works. It looks all rusty down there in the bay. Anyway, so I got that stuff cleaned off. I see I still have a couple more of these little brackets on. I need to get those off. I'll get those off in here in a few minutes. This kind of little stuff here, just little things that take time, but I'll take that stuff off. And the floor is looking remarkable. I mean, I just don't see any reason to remove it. The only concern would be, I suppose, with the steel, that it would transfer cold through it. But in this whole front part, if I put carpet, I'll probably have carpet clear back to probably about to here, and then I'll put down some James Hardy cement board, so it would receive tile here, so it's going to span right over all that steel anyway. And anyway, so I haven't quite decided what I'm going to do yet. I'd like to pull this vinyl up and then build the floor up over the steel, maybe router the back out or something with some thin plywood, just to sheet over it, because I'll have to do something as I get into this area here. But either way, it's just another part of the process of cleaning things up and making it to where, you know, once you have it cleaned up, then you kind of get an idea of how things are going to look when you start to finish things. So anyway, appreciate you guys watching the videos, and I'll try to have as many come as I can. And some of the videos aren't going to be centered around a particular like a great scheme or anything necessarily. There's a lot of little detail stuff, but I'll just keep making the videos anyway and hope you guys enjoy them. Thanks for watching. Take care.